Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more historic here on Magic Arena, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different, but we're still going to bring you a sweet deck just as always, and I'm really excited about this one. But as always, before we hop into today's deck, I want to remind everybody, if you enjoy the channel, enjoy the video, please like, comment, subscribe, check out all those cool links down below, check out the Discord, join the Discord, and again, just by in the comments saying hi or giving it a thumbs up, that helps the channel immensely. So anything you do in advance, and it is all for free, please. Thank you so much. But with that being said, we're going to hop right into today's deck. We are playing Wrenn's Finale. So this is a deck that focuses on mainly one of the newer cards from the new Innistrad set, Wrenn and Seven. But I do want to explain one thing real quick. We've actually already played the games for today. So we actually did a live stream. We played this deck. We played a bunch of games with it. And so all the games that you're going to see today are actually from the live stream. So yes, there are going to be some wins. We're going to toss in one or two of the losses. So there are losses, but there are a ton of games that we are not going to highlight. So if you do want to see the entire thing in its entirety, go check out the Twitch page, and you can watch the VOD and watch all the games if you feel like doing that. But again, with that being said, let's just focus on this deck. So Wrenn and Seven, 5 mana Planeswalker, comes into play with 5 loyalty. He's got Wrenn's got 4 abilities. Typically, Planeswalkers with 4 abilities are really busted. And if you've been paying attention to Standard at all, Wrenn and Seven is really busted in Standard. But we're going to try to see what we can do with this in Historic. So first ability for +1, reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put all the land cards revealed into your hand, and then the rest into your graveyard. For 0, we can put any number of land cards from our hand onto the battlefield. For the -3, we get to create a green tree folk with power and toughness equal to the number of lands we can play. And for the -8, return all permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand, and then you get an emblem that says you have no maximum hand size. So crazy amounts of things that we can do with this. So what we are really trying to focus on, what we're wanting to use, are going to be mainly the first 2 abilities in this build. We're going to be revealing cards to try to dig for lands, and then we're also going to be putting lands into play. Now, why are we trying to do that? Because we are trying to ramp as quickly as possible for a few different cards. So mainly those cards are going to be 3 copies of Scoot Swarm. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the weaker cards in the deck. But Scoot Swarm, 3 mana 1/1. It has Landfall. Whenever you play land, you get 1/1 insects. But if you have 6 or more land, you actually start getting copies of Scoot Swarm. So it's going to just exponentially grow out of proportion. We're just going to have so many Scoot Swarms on the battlefield. We should just be able to overrun our opponent that way with just a bunch of 1/1s. We also have Felidar Retreat. This has Landfall. And when you play land, we get to do one or the other. We get to either make a 2/2, or we get to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control, and those creatures get vigilance until end of turn. So if we're playing multiple lands a turn, you can see how both of these can kind of just get pretty wonky, just really super powerful. We can make multiple 2/2s. We can do some combination of 2/2s +1/1 with counters. Again, if we're putting a lot of lands into play with the 0 ability. Now, what we are also able to do is, since we are ramping, we are also able to finish it off by the other part of the name of the deck, which is Wrenn's Finale. We're playing 6 different finales, or 6 copies of finales. We have 3 copies of Finale of Glory, 2 white and X, create X 2/2 soldier tokens. But if X is 10 or more, we also create X additional 4/4 white angel tokens with flying. So if we have 12 mana in the board, this 12 mana spell essentially becomes 10 2/2s and 10 4/4s. That in itself would win the game. So that's one way we can finish the game off. And then also, in addition, we can Finale of Devastation. We can X or more, search our library, our graveyard for a creature, put it into play, and then all of our creatures in play are going to get +X and haste. So if we do this for 10, everything on the board is going to get +10, and we just get to swing it. So one other thing, one really cool other synergy in this deck, and again, mainly for the 0 ability of the Wrenn and Seven, is going to be Nylea's Intervention. So Nihili's Intervention, another X spell. Choose one. We get to search our library for X land cards, put them into our hand. Or we can deal X damage, twice X damage to flyers. We're really, again, we don't really care about this ability. But, so let's say on turn 4 or 5, we play Wrenn and Seven. We activate Wrenn and Seven, get a couple lands into our hands with the +1 ability. Then that following turn, we could potentially Nihili's Intervention for like 4 or 5, and then go get 4 or 5 lands, and then we could just immediately 0 Wrenn and Seven to put 4 or 5 more lands into play, and then get all kinds of triggers again from Scoot Swarm, Felidar Retreat, and then that following turn, we're going to be able to potentially cast a game-ending Finale of Glory or Devastation, and then just win the game. So we also have other ways to ramp. We have 4 copies of Llanowar Elves, we have 3 copies of Paradise Druid, and then we have 4 copies of Mirari's Wake. So again, if the more mana we have in play, the more access, the more mana access we have, the more powerful plays that we're going to be able to see, the more powerful plays we're going to be able to do, and honestly, the quicker we're going to kill our opponent. So the last and final thing here, the last synergy in the deck is going to be Gaia's Blessing. So with Wrenn and Seven, the +1, reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put all the lands into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. So if we are hitting Gaia's Blessing whenever we're doing this, all the rest of those cards are just going to get shuffled right back into the deck. So we're never really going to be losing anything. So I just thought it was a cool synergy. And in case we happen to play any mill decks during our run of games, wink, wink, this does potentially cause some shame scoops. So definitely check out the synergy between Gaia's Blessing and Wrenn and Seven. And Gaia's Blessing has always been one of my favorite cards since it was originally printed back in Weatherlight. So again, love the card. So this is the deck. We are playing 26 land because again, we do want to make sure that we are hitting our land drops. This is a very land-centric deck. So if we were only going to play 24 land, we might not be hitting lands when we're supposed to be hitting lands. So we do want to make sure that we are playing enough lands in the deck. And I know I've kind of jumped around with the explanations of this, but again, we want to put as many lands into play as quickly as possible, and hopefully more than 1 land in play on a turn, thanks to Wrenn and Seven's 0 ability and Nihilia's Intervention of letting us go into our deck, pull out X amount of lands, and then again just throw them up onto the board with Wrenn and Seven. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to try to do, and hopefully we're going to have some fun. And again, this is all caught on stream, so again, if you want to watch if you want to watch all of the gameplay, go check out the stream. So let's just hop right into the gameplay, and we'll see you guys all at the wrap up. So this is a new deck that I want to test out. Been kind of brewing with it, and maybe I will just use the stream highlights to make a video. So this is a awkward hand. But we're going to draw an untapped green source, correct? Incorrect. So this is just mono blue. Okay. Fine. Okay. Actually, don't hate where we are right now. Yeah, I mean, I think we just have to start popping out creatures here. Could play this +1/+1, attack for 3, and then cast Wrenn and Seven. All right, you have 2. Oh, don't have 2. Wow. I definitely hate where we are now. However, we have to play this because we might get to use the other ability of Nihilia's Intervention that we typically are used. Are you kidding me right now? Green mana. So X equals 1. And then we have enough for a spell snare. La 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 la. Ding. I can't believe we just Nilea's intervention to kill some flyers. Play an island. Play an island and then play that brazen borrower on your main phase. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Allure in 88, thank you so much for the follow. Is your last... Oh, it's not. Okay. Alright, let's make a blocker. So this is, again, I mean, block. I think we've safely stabilized here because you know they're going to scoop, right? 100%. Goodbye to all of your creatures. Oh, we just... Wow, we just like crazy whiffed. I'm not going to play the Felidar. We'll do it next turn. Alright, well. Mirari's Wake, Nilea's Intervention, and a Fel. Alright, another one of those. And we're not going to attack with the 7/7. Alright, now we are going to attack. Because we get to do Vigilance. Wow, this game definitely turned around, right? Block. Ooh! That was a sweet first game with this deck. So in case you guys are wondering with some of the interactions, so with Wrenn and Seven, you get to +0 to put any number of land cards in your from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Of course, Felidar, we get to do crazy things when lands come into play. But if we can manage to Nilea's Intervention for a whole bunch, put a whole bunch of lands into our hand, then we can put them all into play with the Wrenn and Seven that same turn. So that is what we are trying to do. So let's just go right into the next one. But yeah, we are calling this deck Wren's Finale. So we're just gonna start it off here with the Hydrate break. Keep this. I think we can keep this. I do wish we had a Llanowar Elf in our hand. Alright, so opponent is on the enchantment build. Okay. You know what we're doing? Not blocking. Okay. So will give us extra mana. All that glitters. Oof. Gross. We're not blocking. Doesn't give +2/+2. Okay, we're at 9. really doesn't help us much. I do think we are going to get wrecked. So we do this. They can sack it to go pro green. Makes a tree folk. No attacks. I don't think any play here really matters. Oh yeah, they don't even have to do that, right? Just unblockable. Ugh, they got us. Yep. Yep. Ginger Brute. We got Ginger Bruted. We are trying to finale Wrenn's finale, people. I'm gonna pull off this really bad combo at least once. When we were playing this yesterday, we were I was finaleing people for a whole bunch. We just need our payoff cards. Let's go. Elf into Druid. Our opponent playing Tapland, alright. I'm gonna shock this in. Or color. Shrines. That was a good draw. Could potentially race here, depending on like what kind of board wipes they play. Yep, that sucks. So I don't know what our best draw is. Our best draw is probably just a Wrenn. Wrenn and Seven. Fill at our retreat. All right, well that's unfortunate. We have no. I don't think we have any way to get rid of that. So let's go get 3 land out of our deck. I'm gonna put him to the test, right? Like, I'm a pretty fast clock. Yep. We could draw another Finale of Glory. That would be really sweet. That land is going to fuel the Red Sanctum. Probably in a bad spot here. And then I think we are going to just go ahead and do this for 4, get even more lands out of our deck. All right, you know our hand. Oh, that's fine. They went with land so they can kill one of these. That's fine. This is going to be a close game. Well,
trees are green, from root to canopy. The trees are mighty.
I mean, it's wrath or bust, right? This person's name, I just realized, is Atheist Primate. So, you're going to kill Wrenn and Seven? Good game?
The heat has become unbearable.
Good game, good game, good game. So, sometimes thinning your deck is really just all that you need there, so. Hey, deck's working. Plus, we would have got to make a bunch of tokens that turn. How many would we make? Play land 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we could have made 8, so we would need 2 more mana in order to get the full extra. Ooh. So maybe this game we won't have to mulligan down to 3 or 4 cards. This deck is definitely just for the memes, right? This is not to be a competitive deck. Oh, well, I don't want to keep drawing these giant X spells. Oh, right on time, Llanowar Elf. Oh, man. Right on time. Okay. Thing. Definitely not blocking. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to Llanowar, and I think we're going to do this for 1 also. I want to get another Llanowar Elf. So maybe put us in a better position.
Go ahead. Beg for mercy. People call me
Let me read this.
healer, but I rarely offer discounts.
This is a tough spot. So I block, they get bigger. But then... Oh. I think we just have to ignore it. And that was pretty good. I mean, maybe maybe we're getting there. These have lifelink too? No, man.
Pirates and I get along because we're both cutthroats.
Oh, or a planeswalker? Oh my god. No blocks.
We will give you
Oh, destroy that planeswalker? I'm an idiot. Ugh.
Along because we're both
I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Why am I so bad at this game? It was just that one. Oh my god. Alright, so we can do this. Play this. Alright, play this.
we blossom and thrive.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 mana. So much death touch. Oh my god. Wait, what? That's at us, that's at us. Alright, we're gonna have a really sweet turn next turn. So...
pirates and I
I really wish we would have drawn a land there. Really wish we would have drawn a land. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Magic.
All right, let's do it.
Feet.
I do wish we could have put more things into play. Like I would, because again, if we would have drawn a land there instead of this Paradise Druid, it would have given us one more Scoot Swarm, which would have just made. Oh, you know what? We should have actually played a land first. I'm an idiot there again too. So I got a little excited. We should have actually had a lot more of these tokens. I just have to not die here.
people call me a death dealer.
Oh, of course.
But I rarely offer discounts.
Fight their own battles.
We have 15. We could do this for 13. Doesn't really matter. See what happens. we misplayed so many times this game. Oh man, we misplayed so many times. We should not have won that game. But Oh, that was pretty cool though. That was pretty cool. Yeah, like when we intervention for 8, we should have played a land and then activated. That would given us 16. All right, this is a better hand. This is a better starting hand. Oh, hello. Maganabi. Hello, hello. I don't know, maybe it was actually worth it to finale there for 1. Yeah, I think that was a... I think that might have been a mistake. Oh, they're playing Guild Gates. I didn't even realize. They're playing mazes. Oh yeah, bring it. Nice. All right, I think we're just gonna Mirari's Wake next turn. This is gonna be close. They have a really good start. Next turn we're gonna have access to 11 mana. So we can Wrenn and Seven. That leaves us with 6. And we can Nihilius for 4. Oh, magic. Wizards of the Coast, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'd really like to draw the white finale. So, let's see. What do I do with this? I make a creature? If I make a creature... Well, we've learned a valuable lesson. We're not going to be doing anything with that. Because Dovin's Veto. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 guild gates. They need 10, right? 10 different ones? Oh. Gross. White finale. Let's go. Off the top. Just gonna thin the deck. Gonna thin the deck. Maybe there's a world where our opponent taps out and we win. What do you think? Activate Golos, attack with Golos. Okay. I think if he attacks with Golos, I think we win. If he doesn't attack with Golos, I'm pretty sure we lose next turn. Oh. Oh no, sorry. Good game. What? Why'd you concede? We had literally all you knew was about the sixth land in our hand, and you conceded there. Oh man, why do people concede like that? Like, what is the benefit? It's just like it's a shame thing, right? It's a shame thing. 4, 5, 6. Like, he knew we had these 6 land in our hand. He did not know about this. He did not know about anything really that we were going to be doing. He should have attacked. Unless he's stream sniping me. So, I doubt that's happening, but never know. What is everyone's opinion on that concession? Well, he probably just clicked off of it. So that's probably why. He probably maybe thought he clicked his land, but then he didn't. So. Mill. Oh, man. You can see when you get bored? Alright. Gonna counter this Paradise Druid. No blue flash creatures that I think Mill would play to deal with that. Okay. This is the mill deck that plays Opt. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. Oh well. Both good and bad that we have both of these in our hand.
I enjoy a challenge.
I'm not going to just cast one of these into Ashiok. But we do have to play one of these pretty quickly. Okay.
My dreams.
Sure thing. So, 3 Wrenn and Sevens in our graveyard. Interesting. Maybe just by showing him this? Maybe just by showing. I really need to get that other one into the graveyard, or back into my library. It might have been bad to not wait, or to not wait and do both. Yeah. We're gonna get milled, my friends. We're gonna get milled.
Your final terror.
We're gonna get milled. Interesting. Interesting. So play this, play more Ari's Wake. Interesting. I think I might value the Rune Crab more. I wonder if his deck plays Whelming Wave. Hey, look at that. Oh. Look at you.
I leave you
Look at you. No, no. Tap this correctly, game. Right, that's fine. Play that. We have to deal him damage, right? Counters down. Make sure we get all the cards back in. All right. You mill us for 17 cards. Four. So they're going to block the two biggest. And we have lethal. Good game, my friend. Good game. That was close. That was actually pretty close. '60th. All right. Not a good hand. No acceleration. Be awkward just to play this on 3 and then wait until 5 on that. So this is like exact same hand. We're gonna mulligan again. This. I do wish they would have cracked that Evolving Wilds, because I would have just put it right back into their deck. Right back in it would have went. This is a different mill deck? Like, what is our life right now? Why is everybody playing mill? Because we have Gaia's Blessings in our deck? And he's playing mill with Evolving Wilds? Alright. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh. That's a bad one. I think we have one more Guy's Blessing left. I really would like to draw a land so we don't have to cast this right now. This must be a hard decision. Alright, land. Not a land. Oh my god, so gross. Again, that would have been so much better. Okay. Yeah, that... That land right there, I think, won them the game. Oh. Alright, maybe not. Oh, shame scoop. We got the shame scoop. Oh, I love hitting guys. We were playing yesterday. We actually hit 4 Gaia's Blessings in one turn against one of our mill opponents. And it triggered on the 4th trigger, that's when they conceded. It was pretty funny. So, all right. All right, everybody, welcome back to the wrap up. So, as you saw, we had multiple wins, multiple losses. I do think some of the losses that we had were attributed to the fact that we did a lot of mulliganing, just having those bad starting hands. Some wins we got that we shouldn't have gotten. We had some shame scoops. We had the one Maze's End deck that I don't think they should have scooped, but I mean, on our end, we were gonna win anyway. But they didn't know that. There was no reason for them to believe that we were going to win that turn when they knew that all but one card in our hand was land. So yeah, we beat a couple of mill decks. Again, thanks to Gaia's Blessing. And we got to pull off crazy combos. We beat that Death Touch deck. It was a really close game. We misplayed probably 11 times and still managed to get there. So super happy with that. A couple of our games did not get recorded, and again, this is just pure laziness on my end, I guess. But they didn't get recorded individually as we were playing. And yes, I could go pull them out of the VOD, but I just don't want to do that. Again, I'm just being lazy. I wanted to just try out grabbing some games live. So again, if you're wanting to see all of the games, the VOD should be up. You can watch all the games on the Twitch page. And again, I mean, I love playing live. I love recording. I love playing Magic. But this deck is a lot of fun. This deck, again, by no means is competitive. I strictly built this just for fun, to see if Wrenn and Seven could do some busted things with Niley's intervention, and I think we showed that it could, but you do have to have some pretty good draws. So overall, I would say, if I had to guess, because I wasn't really keeping track, I would say this is probably like a 50-ish% win rate that we had, maybe a little bit better, but again, we had a lot of really quick games and a lot of quick concessions. We conceded a couple games again just because we had to mulligan down to like 3 or 4 cards. We knew we weren't going to win those. But yeah, if I were to change anything in this deck, I do think the Scoot Swarms would probably come out. I think I might also cut one Guy's Blessing to go up one more Paradise Druid. So I do think the mana acceleration is very important, very key in this deck. So that is my thoughts there. But everything else, though, I do think this deck needs Mirari's Wake. So I do wish there was a better way to draw cards or search out the pieces that we need. So, but Wrenn and Seven, Mirari's Wake, Felidar Retreat, and then the Niley's Interventions, and then the mana ramp creatures, those are all necessary. And then you could try to win the game without doing finales or Scoot Swarm. So those are easily cut. You would just have to look for replacements, whether it be big creatures or just draw cards or just stuff like that. But the core of the deck is all necessary, and that again, I think that's going to be here. And then again, the Scoot Swarms. The Guy's Blessing is going to be definitely something if you're wanting to play it or not. It's just, I think it's great synergy with the Wrenn and Seven. And again, I've just been seeing a lot of mill decks lately, and that's why I chose to incorporate it. And that's why I chose 3 over 2, because I've just been running into a lot. And you saw those in those videos too. We ran into a lot of mill decks. And yeah, so these 9 cards are essentially, I think, your options to change. And I do think, again, Scoot Swarm is probably the weakest card in the deck. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on the deck and how it performed. Still a lot of fun. So again, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you like the deck, enjoy the channel, and you're not yet subscribed, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all those cool links down below. Join the Discord. That's all I can ask. Please help out that YouTube algorithm. And again, all I ask is you guys, everybody, please continue to stay safe. And we will see you all next time.